Good morning, friends. This is Maribella again with the Maribella's Free Qigong at the Park. Today I am at my parents' home in North Carolina since I have to pick up my son. However, I wanted to do a class, a sit-down class for a new dear friend that is wanting to teach Qigong to persons that are a little bit more frail, whether it's health condition, neuromuscular conditions, just general illness or traumatic events. So for anyone, or balance issues, this could be for anyone, really. So I just wanted to share, and not just for her, but for anyone that is wanting to teach Qigong and are working towards it. This is a great little practice. I did this one on last Friday, but due to the nature of that group of people, I could not record to respect their privacy. So with all of that to say, when I first started teaching Qigong, I would do a class written up. So I would write it like this. Just what is the focus of the class, the physical session, the meditation focus, the 4 baskets of practice. So I started doing that, and then by year 2 or 3, it's just flowing. But for those starting, it's okay to do your class written down. Now this one, I wrote it down after I did the class because I thought, oh, this one felt really nice. So let's begin as if we are teaching to a brand new group of Qigong students. All right. So we'd start with good morning. My name is Maribella Armstrong, and today we are going to start gentle exercise practice that has been practiced for thousands of years in China, and it's called Qigong. Qi for energy or life essence, vitality, and Gong means cultivation. So really that's what we're going to be doing, is vitality cultivation or health cultivation, life cultivation. So it is just a nice gentle practice of enhancing your physical functions, your organ functions, your spirit function, your mind function. So it can be done sitting down, laying down, and even standing up, depending on all the aspects of the physical that we would be working with. So today, our meditation focus portion of the class will be on mobilizing healing resources by energizing the meridians. What are meridians? They are energy channels that are naturally in all of us that communicate with our vital organs, with our muscles, everything within our body, because we are energy. So we are mass, we are lots and lots of energy. So it's a different way of thinking about our bodies, more as a vessel in which we use to travel and experience life. It's also an ecosystem of that needs to be balanced in order to have the most optimal health, great function, and to be able to experience and enjoy the life that we do have. So there are 3 treasures. They are our body, our breath, and our mind, or our intention. Because when we work all 3 together, that's when we can get most optimal health benefits. Also, The 4 baskets of Qigong are of course, the breath work, the movement, moving the body, massage, could be press, rub, hold, there's another one, just stroking, rubbing, or tapping, that's all massage. And then, of course, meditation. So I'm going to do this class right now. I'm just going to place it here so that I can see it as we go along. So we're going to begin today with our 3 treasures. And as a reminder to everyone, please remember your ABCs. ABC stands for always be comfortable. So only do what's comfortable for you. Only go at the pace and the range of motion that is comfortable for you, because we're here to optimize our individual function and our vitality, not to match anybody else's. Okay, so here we begin. First treasure is our posture. Our body has been beautifully designed to work well. Once we have proper posture, allowing our nerves to exit our spinal cord and go throughout our trunk, our limbs, everywhere, and to keep the communication open. So we're going to have our feet nicely on the floor. If you're in a wheelchair, you can put your feet on the footrest if that's more comfortable for you. If it's not, you can place your feet on the ground. We are going to balance our trunk weight on our sits bones. So the bones that we sit on, they're called our ischials. For those of us that are a little bit more medically or scientifically inclined, just notice your butt just sitting evenly. Distributing the pressure evenly on the seat. Then the next thing is aligning our spine, just having our spine just nicely as straight as it can be comfortably. If you don't have trunk control, then just rely on your backrest to give you support. That's perfectly okay. It's just to notice that your spine is nicely aligned. You're not laying on one side or the other. Yeah, just try to have your body nicely aligned, like a string of pearls going up to the heavens. Next, we're going to relax the shoulders. Just let the shoulders relax. We hold a lot of tension in our shoulders, sometimes without knowing. So just take a moment and just let go of those shoulders being so tight. Then our cervical spine, that means our neck, sometimes we have it out of alignment. An easy way to check is using your index finger and your thumb, and just place your thumb on your sternum, and the index finger should be right at your chin. So that way your head is nicely aligned. It's not too far forward or too far back. It's just a nice little alignment, allowing the cervical nerves to have space and open up to speak to the rest of your body. Your crown, which is the top of your head, is aligned up to the heavens. Now that we are perfectly balanced and open to communications with our body, opening the abdomen to allow our organs to have room to do their work, now we're going to move into our second treasure. Second treasure is our breath. So let's just notice our breath. We can just sit here, take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. Just feels really good to breathe. So let's keep breathing and just notice what you feel. I enjoy taking deep breaths in and then visualizing when I breathe out, just like breathing out all the stress out of my body, just letting it all go and allowing my body to relax more and more. So we're filling in our lungs with fresh new oxygen, and we're breathing out all that carbon dioxide, just that waste products from our cells in air form. And just notice as you slow your breathing down, it really helps your nervous system to just calm down a bit. So let's move into our third treasure, which is our intention, our mind, our spirit. So if you want to think about it, just think right there. Just think about, okay, I'm going to hold the past on my hand here, the plant hand. I have a little plant here and then the curtain. So the plant hand, I'm going to hold all the worries, the stress, the things that I can't really do much about right now or ever, and things that are past. The moment is gone, and now the things in the future that are worrisome, that I'm just thinking about, but the moment hasn't come, I'm just going to pour those things out right now. Just going to pour them out. And I'm going to bring my hands together. Empty hands, just close right here near my heart, and be present in the here and right now. And we gathered here together to do so, to take this time to actually care for our bodies, to take care of our soul, our mind, our spirit. Just slow down the rat race and take a little moment for us to get back to homeostasis, to relaxation, to the state that our body does the most healing when we are relaxed. And we are going to open up now with some deep breathing exercises. And what we're going to do is we're just going to gently open our hands to the present moment. And we're going to begin with a very gentle flow exercise. So our arms could be out on the side, just relax. Remember, always if your mind starts going somewhere, focus back on your breath so we don't have a racing mind. And we're going to take a nice breath in to about shoulder height. And then we're going to face our palms down as we breathe out. So breath in, breathe out, breath in, breath out. And remember to go at the rate of your own breath. Everyone breathes at a different rate. So this is just general instructions. You can go at your own pace. The key is to try to slow down your breath, deepen your breath, relax that belly and your chest. Just really breathe in that wonderful oxygen and see it in your mind's eye as the oxygen being exchanged in your lungs, going into your bloodstream, and just noticing, realizing that each oxygen molecule is now traveling through your bloodstream, going down every square inch of your body, reaching down to your legs, down to your toes, even your fingertips. Going down your arms to your fingertips, going down your legs to your toes. Then at the tips, there are capillaries. There are little blood vessels that then they exchange waste products. They exchange carbon dioxide for, they take in the fresh oxygen and say, here, take the waste. Take the carbon dioxide with you. We don't need that anymore. We need our oxygen. And then it flows right back up to the heart. The heart then pumps it right back to the lungs. The lungs then give oxygenated blood to the heart on the next chamber. And then the process begins all over again. So just rest, taking that nice breath, knowing that we are circulating, cleansing our circulatory system. So just nice and gently. And remember, your arms are nice and relaxed. You don't need to raise them with any kind of effort. It's just very, very gentle. Just the minimal effort that you need to raise them up. And this helps to flow, to help pump the blood through your body system. For those that would like to incorporate the legs, what you can do is, as you're breathing up, raise your heels, squeezing those calves. Then gently let go. Bring down the heels and raise your toes up. Then up again, raise your heels. Breathe out, lower the heels, raise your toes. And you're really going to feel the blood then, really your legs working alongside your heart to help facilitate the distribution and the return of the body fluids, and in this case, the bloodstream. Of course, there are other body fluids working together, but for today, we're just going to start real simple. All right. So now we are going to ring the temple gong, which I like that one. It's usually when we're standing, you can really swing out more. But since we're sitting, that's okay. We're just going to turn side to side, nice and gentle. You can tap with an open hand or with a gentle closed fist. For those with arthritis, the open hand might be a little more comfortable. And taking deep breaths as you do so. Right here, we're tapping our lungs, waking them up, waking the lung meridians, giving a little bit of vibration through our rib cage to our lungs, just shaking things up a little. Then bring it down to your ribs. And if you're not able to do twist your spine, that's okay. You can just stay still and just let your arms move. Everything can be adaptable. So, a little bit of knowledge. On your right side, you're tapping your liver. On your left side, we are tapping the spleen and a little bit of the pancreas. So we're waking them up, telling the organs, good morning, rise and shine. Then we're going to tap a little lower in our abdomen. So trying to get a little bit of that large intestine, the lower and the small intestines. Just waking them up. And then two, you can tap your kidneys just in that soft part of the belly. You can tap right through there, even though your kidneys are in the back. For those that can't reach the kidneys, you can tap from the front, and the vibration of that helps almost give you like a little gentle squeeze to your kidneys, saying, hey, here we are. And why are we doing this? Because we have lymphatic nodes and tissues all around our organs, all around our bodies, and this gentle squeeze helps move that lymphatic fluid, which keeps our immune system going. For those that are able to reach the kidneys through the back, you can take your palms and just tap the back of your kidneys. Remember to take nice deep breaths. For those who have kidney issues, I should have said this from the get-go, you can massage your kidneys. Just give it a little massage. If you can't massage them from the back, your arms are a little bit limited, then just go from the front and make the intention in your mind to massage those kidneys all the way in the back of your spine there, towards the back of your abdomen, I should say. The great thing about our wonderful brain is that everything's mapped in there. And when you initiate thoughts and intention, and you believe that you're moving something, the brain actually thinks it's happening. So you're still getting the benefits of the exercise, even when you're not physically doing it. Just like professional athletes, they see themselves running through that race and running it. So can we? We all have the same equipment. We all have the same body. So everything that we're thinking of is benefiting our body. So next we do a little bit of tapping. Since we did some of this ringing and kind of wakening up the system. So we're going to begin with just tapping, coming out throughout, hitting all our meridians. I like to do a little bit on the side of my neck. If the one arm's hard to do, come to the other side. Put a little bit of the jaw here on the side. Get our forehead. Just tapping. Shaking things a little bit out of there. Just preparing it. And just feel how relaxing that feels. Just getting some of that tension out of your eyebrows and your forehead. Tap your head. Right here, when we tap our crown, we're hitting all 8 meridians. And I like to tap the back of my neck and my head, my shoulders. And let's tap our back a little bit. Tap, tap. Come to the sides. If you're in a wheelchair and you have the armrest here on the side and you're not able to remove the armrest out of the way, you can tap the top. It's okay. So I'm going to go on the sides of my legs, tap the back of my knees, because there is a nice emptying of lymphatic vessels right there on the back of the knees. Tap the back of your calves. And then go all the way around your ankles. If you can do your feet, that's great. If you can't reach that far, that's fine. Don't fall out of your chair. And then come back on the inside of your ankles. Come on up. The inside of your lower legs. The inside of our knees. Our knees do so much for us. And we don't give it enough attention and thanks. Okay, we're coming back on the inside of our thighs. Move into that line where your leg meets the trunk. We have a lot of lymphatic nodes there. Come back to the top. Now we're going to tap on the side of our breast tissue or armpit, under our armpit. Tap the bottom part, this part of the hand coming from the arm, under the armpit, down to the side. Then come up on the top, just gentle tapping. Come across the chest, follow it with the other arm. Do the side. I like to go from the side of the breast tissue up because there is an emptying of lymphatic fluid for all the lymph nodes that are in this area up here. So it's good to go up and then it drains down. So that is the reason why we do how we're doing it. To just get some of the bi-waste products and allow your body to work on restoring, repairing, healing, refreshing, revitalizing, because that's what we're doing, right? And then now we're going to trace our channels. You can do that as often as you like, but just for this video or this little mini class, now we're going to trace our channel. So we begin going around our crown. Go through the back of the body, trace your channels all the way down, and then imagine you're reaching your feet and going around your feet, and then going up front of your legs. And just imagine the energy circulating up through the front part of your body, and then as it gets to the top, it goes right back down through the back of your body. That is how. Make sure you're taking nice deep breaths. Nice and gentle. If you don't like to put your hands over your whole body, you can then just have maybe a few inches away and just notice the presencing of your hands over, and you would actually feel the energy field that comes out of your hands all around your body. Now, some folks have sensitive areas, they can do that. Then if it hurts too much to touch a section of your body, then just go up and around it. Don't touch it, just go over it with a little bit of distance. So you can still have the energy flowing throughout your body. One more time. Just really notice. You can close your eyes or you can keep them half open and just really see that energy flowing through. When you get to the center, just relax and just watch the energy in your mind's eye just flowing, and allow your mind to show you how it's flowing. Sometimes we like to take control of everything, including our body. and we don't allow it to speak to us, what it needs, what it's experiencing, how does that energy feel? Does it feel soft? Does it feel slow or fast? Does it feel heavy? Just keep breathing and noticing your body. And now that we have that image, that experience, that sensation in our body, let's continue with the next motion called bamboo in the wind. Just like bamboo sways in the wind, let's let our body sway nice and gently. What we're going to do is we're going to take a nice breath in, and then we're going to move to the curtain side and just gently breathe out like you're deflating. Then when you need to take a breath in, come back to the center, hold the breath, gently move to the plant side, and then breathe out, breath in, hold, move, and then breathe out. And just notice your spine gently bending from side to side. With this movement, it's a very powerful yet gentle movement, as it really helps our spine, our spinal muscles to stretch and relax, to come back to the areas where it needs to be to give you support. Also, it helps our spinal discs, almost like how we refluff our pillows, just getting the gel portion back to the center of our spinal discs. Our spinal discs have 21 fibrous rings that the fibers run in different directions to try to protect us from impact. It helps disperse the weight forces. And the gel really does a great job in shock absorbing. But throughout the years, we might injure our back, we might rip a couple of those rings. So we need to refluff our pillows, our spinal discs back to how it should be to function. Get the gel back in the center. We can relax our spinal muscles. Relax them, let them know that they're safe. They can stretch and let go of tension, let the blood flow through them to help them heal, help get rid of that soreness, increase mobility, so that we are more able to do the things we want to do. Breath out. Now, just to give a different feel, now we're going to reverse our breath. So we just help with relaxing our back muscles. Now we're going to change the way we breathe, and you're going to feel that expansion around your rib cage and your entire abdomen. It's a whole different sensation. So we're going to take a nice breath in and breathe out. Now we're going to breathe in as we move to our curtain side. And you're going to feel that tightness Then breathe out as you come up. Then breathe in as you come to the plant side. Feel that tightness. And then breathe out as you come to the center. Again, breathe in. You might not be able to go as far down as you were doing so before, but you're going to feel that something's changing inside of you. There's a nice squeeze as you're breathing in. Your diaphragm pushes down, so your organs are getting a different kind of squeeze. Before, when we were breathing out, they were just getting squeezed like a sponge, and then get all that dirty water out. Then when you came up, the sponge can take fresh, clean water in. Now, as you're breathing in, you're still getting some kind of squeeze. It's just different. Just a different kind of pressure, different areas of the organs that are receiving pressure and relaxation. All right, and just come back to center. And just notice how your abdomen feels, your chest cavity, your back, even your neck, your shoulders are starting to feel much better. So now, since we have done side to side, now we're going to do front and back bending. So we are going to do a little bit of breathing in and relaxing, bringing our arms up. And as we breathe out, you're going to bring your arms in through the side of your chest. As you contract, as you breathe out, then you're going to come back up through there and relax your arms, and you're looking up. So it's going to look like this. Breath in, join me now. Breath in and breathe out. And breath in, totally relaxing. Now we're going to take a breath in. We're going to contract our face and our arm muscles, our chest as we breathe out. And you're going to breathe in, totally relaxing those muscles. Now we're going to breathe out, contract head, all the way arms, abdomen, perineum, glutes. And totally relax those muscles. Now we're going to do head, arms, abdomen, legs, and toes. Squeeze those toes like you are gripping the earth. And then totally relax those muscles. The reason why we do this practice is because we can train ourselves to feel the stress of our muscles contracting, and then have the ability to relax our muscles in command. Just practice that a few more times. And just relax here. Bring your arms back to your lap. Again, just notice how your body feels. This is a good practice in training not just the body but the mind to become less reactive and more responsive. We can choose how we want to respond to stress. Be more in control of our body's reaction, our mind, our state of alertness, our state of relaxation. So it's a wonderful practice. Also, it helps with squeezing a lot of impurities, helping our lymphatic system at the same time. The breath is the heart pump of the lymphatic system. The heart is the pump for our circulatory or blood system, but the breath really is the pump for our lymphatic system, as there is right in here, there is a structure called the cisterna chyli. And as we breathe in nice, slow, deep breaths, and we breathe out, our diaphragm squeezes it and then relaxes on it. So it helps pump those, the waste byproducts, and it helps bring in new, fresh immunity components, elixirs, if you will, throughout the body. So taking deep breaths throughout the day is so important, not just through your Qigong practice, but throughout the day. It's great. So now, let's do a little bit of celebration, right? Honoring the earth and the sky. So we are going to begin bringing in resources from the earth, bringing it into, just imagine it's coming from your legs. You're pulling it up through your legs into your core. Here, bending the hands up, and then really stretch those arms up and out. So again, gathering resources. Breath in. Start your breathing out as you push away the arms out. And really feel that, just the energy coming up through you, bubbling over, and then just sharing it, spreading it up and out. So as we fill in our bodies with good natural resources, think about what you need. Then imagine the things you don't need just exiting out through the top of your head, through the palm of your hands, going back out. So what do you need today? Breathe it in. Do you need compassion? A little self-care? Do you need understanding? Do you need forgiveness? Do you need peace? Just welcome those things in. Gather it and bring those resources into you. As you're taking those nice, beautiful, deep, long breaths. And imagine yourself being filled with the resources you need for today. Perhaps for just this moment at this time, even if it's just for the next hour, doesn't matter. You have the ability to gather resources. There's energy all around us. There's thermal energy, photo energy, magnetic energy, kinetic energy that we're producing right now with our gentle movements. All kinds of energy radio waves, you name it, it's all around us. Just gather it and use it in the form that you need. Listen to your body, listen to your mind. What do you need today? One more time. And now let's come back to center. Let's do a gentle massage. We're going to move. We did the breath work basket. We did the mobility or movement basket. Let's work on our massage basket. Since our hands, our ears, and our feet are all microcosms of our entire body, everybody feels more comfortable and they're easier to reach their hands. So we're going to start with, you can stroke, you can just rub, you can press, or you can just hold your hand, whatever feels more comfortable for you. I like to stroke my hands starting at the base of my hand. So if it's a microcosm, it means it's a map of your whole body. So it's like starting from your feet here all the way to your head. So there are acupressure points for every part of your body, just mapped out in your hands. So we're going to do our hands, and I like to start from the bottom up, and it just feels great. And I go down down to the fingertips. Then I start back up again on the next section, working down to my next finger. At the very end of the fingertips, I like to give it a little gentle squeeze at the end, because that is where our sinuses are, and especially for those folks with allergies or just being around all these dust storms. There's been smoke in the air from the Canadian fires and whatnot. So wherever you are, it's just good practice to keep your respiratory system in good shape. If you notice there's a spot in your hand that's a little more sore than the other, just give it a little extra attention. It might be just that spot that is sore. It might be representing a part of your body that needs a little more tender loving care. Let's move on to the next hand. And two, if you're really intrigued, you can look into acupressure, like reflexology maps, and you can actually see to what organ of the body or what area of the body that sore spots can represent. So it's pretty cool just learning about our bodies and just giving itself a little attention. It could be just to the arthritis. Some people really enjoy doing the hand massage. It seems to help with the arthritic stiffness, soreness, and for some folks, they've even helped them increase the range of motion over time. So just like the saying says, Rome wasn't built in a day, so is our health and vitality. Just different little actions throughout the day, every day, just really helps us be well and improve our health. Let's take our fingers and interlace them, and you can just do a little rubbing in between. There's lots and lots of acupressure points through there. Let's rub the back of our hands too. Our hands do so much for us, and sometimes we forget to thank them. So smile at your hands as you are rubbing and massaging them and just thanking them for the work they do for you. If you feel, I feel like I need to rub a little bit here, that's fine. You can do whatever you like. So I did the hands. I love doing the face. So to cut this a little bit shorter because it's getting long, I'm going to take my glasses off and I'm going to start. I like to do it like a little facial. I like to use the back of my thumbs as my massage tool, and around the mouth we have muscles that are circular around the eyes here. Just going down the jaw is straight muscle there. And our eyebrows carry a lot of stress on that muscle right in there, and then our forehead, wiping it open. So I'm going to take the back of my thumbs and I'm going to start at my chin, go around the mouth, around the nose, fall into that nice little pit between the nose and the eyebrows, and just kind of wipe the eyebrows away, and then follow with the thumb nicely on the side of my jaw. Relax your jaw, make sure you're breathing nice, slow, deep breaths, and wipe across. Just do that. You can go as slow or as fast as you like to. There's no right or wrong way. It's just your way of doing things. Whatever, some days your body might need it a little faster. Some days it wants to go slower. So just listen to your body. Relax those muscles. I like to wipe my forehead out to the side, like opening the curtain to a new day, a new possibility, a new moment. And just relax, shake it off a little bit. And this raise our dragons. I love raising the dragons, which will be my fingertips, 10 little dragons, just coming up and up on my head, coming down to the side and shaking it off. Let them raise through the head again, through your hair, through your scalp, down the neck, to the side. One more time, raise those dragons and notice the sensations you feel. Bring your palms back to your lap. And just notice all the sensations your body's feeling right now. We're moving into our meditative portion, our last portion of our Qigong practice. Taking nice, slow, deep breaths. Notice that tingling sensation running all throughout your body as your dragons just activated all 8 meridians, awakening your energy fields, allowing for those energy channels as we trace to run freely, communicate throughout the entire body, all your tissues, your cells, your organs. And gently begin to map in your mind's eye, with your eyes closed or half open. Just map your body, starting with your crown at the top of your head. Just notice how it's feeling, how relaxed that scalp is. there's anything left there of tension, just let it melt away. See it in your mind's eye, just gently melting right off of your head and falling down onto the ground as that tension no longer serves you and you no longer want it. Relax your face, your jaw, your scalp, and your neck. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Notice how light your arms are feeling, more relaxed, lighter, almost as if they're just there floating. Notice your chest. Just feels easier to breathe. It's more expansive, allowing each breath to go in through your lungs, around your heart and behind it. Feel that breath at a 360 all around you. Not just in front, but besides you, behind you. Feel the entire long lobe, even behind you. Those ribs in the back expand. Notice your abdomen's more relaxed. Allowing your belly to expand as you breathe in and letting it come back towards the back of your spine as you breathe out. Notice your hips are relaxed. Your thighs are gently resting, being supported by your seat. Your knees are relaxed, weightless. Your calves can feel some of that energy flowing throughout. Just still tingling from our Health Vitality Qigong method. Feel the blood circulating down your ankles and your feet. Feel your toes just gently resting on the ground, making contact with the earth. Just like a gentle hug between the earth and your feet, exchanging knowledge and resources. Notice your mind is at ease. It's present. It's noticing all the wonderful sensations that your body's feeling in this calm state of homeostasis. All these different sensations of your organs actually being activated to work at its maximal capacity to bring you health and vitality, restoring structures, tissues, functions. Allowing your emotions to just be. They're not good, they're not bad, they just are. And allowing your mind to allow you to respond in a way that you choose. do you choose to respond in a kind, gentle manner, firm and assured, or in a more reactive way that may not serve you at the time in conversations or relationships? Return back to your breath practice. Return feeling the air flowing in through your nostrils, down your throat, into your lungs, and then gently being expelled out your lungs, through the bronchioles, up your throat, and out your nose or your mouth. Notice that gift that is each breath. Now understanding the power of the breath to promote healing, regeneration, and relaxation of your body. Which is available to you all the time, every time. And now let's gently open our eyes, move our ankles a little bit in our hands. And let's do a little bit of storing this wonderful feeling, just bringing all this goodness, bringing it up, showering yourself with this gift of gentle practice and new knowledge. Another breath in, and just notice how that feels in your body, just showering yourself, letting it soak in deep through your skin, your muscles, your joints, your organs. That peacefulness. One more time. Letting it soak deep into your bones. And let's close with 3 gathering breaths. We bring our arms to the side. Take a nice breath in and breath out. Feeling this sense of gratitude for this opportunity to be together, practice, and learn how to take care of ourselves. Just wonderful. And our last breath, we're going to gather in our gratitude, and we can share it as we bow to one another in honoring for this beautiful time we took to practice and learn to take care of ourselves. Hope this was helpful for all you teachers and for anyone watching. Thank you all my friends and family and Qigong from all around the world. And we'll see you next time in Maribella's free Qigong at the park. Bless you all. Bye.